Good morning. We are live. Take two. Happy Monday. Welcome back to the San Antonio Zoo for Zen Zoo. This sweet little angel, the Rhode Island snake-necked turtle, has just been given breakfast, I think, maybe brunch. So I love the water here in the background. I'm hoping you can hear it. I wanted today to be kind of relaxed and chill. It is a Monday, after all. And we're all still navigating in our own different way. How was your weekend? Thank you. This is a good shout out to Kathy, my new Montessori friend. And always Lisa. I hope you're breathing more deeply and expanding in a lovely way. Hello to all of the teachers at the Will Smith Zoo School. You know, I am starting to feel the weight lift a little bit already. Just being here with you now, I think, you know, I know we're not through it completely, but if we can hold ourselves up and hold each other up, then we're going to come out on the other end stronger and happier. I'm sure of it. So I'm giving you some time to get your mat. Remember, that's the hardest part sometimes. So take your time, get your mat. We decided to come into the reptile house so that we could be with the turtle. And I'm hoping you can hear the white noise of the water there. And I'm going to try and stay out of the way so you can see that cute turtle. I want to start in hero's pose. So here I am right now. It's a really great stretch for thighs, knees, ankles, and feet. I'm sitting on my Mexican blanket. If you have a bolster can work. If you have a block could work. If you don't like hero's pose at all, that works, right? Listen to your body. You can come into a comfortable seat. You know, in my classes, we always like to just check in and start by just dusting off, right? So get settled in. Try and find a quiet place for yourself. I know a lot of you moms and teaching at home are, you know, have children around. So make it mom time. Make it teacher time. Make it you time. Make it dad time. And once you get settled, just begin to tap in. Right? Without trying to control the breath too much in the beginning. And once you've fidgeted and gotten to a place where you are content, enjoy it. Feel the gifts in the stillness. Stillness is where creativity and solutions to problems are found. Eckhart Tolle. Absolutely. So let's clear the mind. Turn off that sympathetic nervous system and tap into the parasympathetic. Begin to take a big inhaling breath. You can have your hands on your belly here. Feel the expansion as you inhale. Let your chest and the crown of your head lift higher. And then exhale, let your shoulders drop down. Inhale, belly rises, rib cage expands, heart lifts higher as your shoulders kiss on your back and drop away from your ears. And then open your mouth and sigh it out. A few more just like that at your own pace. Big inhale. See if you can extend that inhaling voice, breath. Open your mouth and let it go. The inhalation is bringing more energy into your body, while that exhalation is really releasing tension, pain, stress. See if you can extend that exhale even further. maybe you are already beginning to feel calmer and more at peace. Let's bring a little movement into this breath. On your next inhale, reach your arms out and up. See if you can stretch high to the sky here. Exhale, arms come down. Inhale, arms out and up. Gaze up at your fingertips. Nice stretch for the neck as well. Exhale, arms come down. Inhale, arms out and up. You are getting taller with each inhaling breath. Exhale, release, arms down to your sides. Keep your arms down and inhale, lift your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, drop your shoulders, let them roll all the way behind you. Again, inhale, shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, let them drop down behind you. You're in hero's pose or a comfortable cross-legged position. See if you can clasp your hands, broaden your chest, keep a micro bend in your elbows, but see if you can walk your hands a little further behind you, getting a front body stretch here. Stretching the shoulders, the chest. Too much computer work. I never gets old at saying, I know it. Lift that heart higher. Deep, deep, deep breath. Remember, the elasticity of your muscles increases when you lengthen your breath here. So you're opening things up breath by breath. And then slowly begin to unravel. Let go of your bind. For those of you who are in hero's pose, you may be feeling quite ready to come on out. Let's do it. Let's extend those legs. Whether you're in a seat or hero's pose, extend both legs out in front of you. You can move your block, your blanket, or your bolster out of the way. Windshield wiper your feet. You can pop your knees, just like popcorn. Just bring some movement into your legs here. And then circle your ankles. And then switch directions here. Tap into that Ujjayi breath. Inhales and exhales through the nose. I love it. I'm getting some pops. Once you've rolled your ankles enough, begin to point and flex. Point one foot, flex the other, and then switch. Very stable in your upper body. And when you're flexing your foot, you are very active in your lower body as well. Inhale, broaden your chest a little more. We're going to come into Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. So on your exhale, bring it forward a little bit. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in a little more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. You're very active. Trying to get somewhere soften with a deeper breath. And there's a whole nother way of experiencing this pose as well. You can also begin to just release your upper body on that last inhaling breath. You're getting longer. And then exhale, round your upper body. Let your head relax. Let your neck relax. Let your shoulders relax. Feel the nice deep opening breaths in your low back or your kidney area. An entire stretch for your whole back body here. I want to stay low so you can keep getting a great view of the sweet little turtle. Watch what your breath is doing for you. Feel into it. So lessen the pull of mental activity by drawing your attention to the feeling of the breath instead of trying to figure it out. Our bodies are so wise. Inhale, getting longer. Exhale and folding in. Remember, our organisms have a self-healing, self-correcting mechanism. That's homeostasis. Like us breathing every night without having to think about it. Yoga cultivates homeostasis. And grounded here. Move your cushions out of the way. Once you're nice and grounded, take a big inhale. Broaden your chest. Get your shoulders behind you. And then exhale, begin to face that leg. So feel that twist already here. And then one more inhale. Face your leg a little more. Feel the twist over here on the left side body. And then exhale, slowly begin to fold in. We're doing that hinging again with the breath. So inhale, get longer. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, get longer. Exhale, fold in. If you have your strap handy, this is a great opportunity to use it. Inhale, get longer. Exhale, fold in. Take your time. Remember, things take the time they take. And we're trying to lay our upper body right on top of our leg. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not next year, but that's why we call it a practice. So if your left shoulder is coming up, see if you can lower it down. We're not trying to get over more, right? Keep those shoulders square here and take your time. You can let your head relax, let your shoulder relax. It's all in the breath. You may take a bind if that works for you. Grabbing your left wrist with your right hand. Few more deep breaths here. Feel content with this moment, spending time with yourself. And then slowly begin to use your hands to push yourself up when you're ready. Take a pause. Just feel the difference from side to side. And then we'll switch sides. You can extend your left leg and then bring the sole of your right foot on the inner thigh of your left leg. Different side, different sensation, but we practice without judgment or criticism. Find your solid ground underneath. You move your cushions if you need to. That strap can serve you well here. Inhale, send your heart forward. Exhale, fold in. Again, we're not trying to get somewhere faster than our body's ready, so drop that right shoulder down. We're laying our torso right on top of that leg. Inhale, feel that opening, getting closer and closer with each breath. Take a bind if that's in your practice. Grabbing your right wrist with your left hand, letting your head just relax. Self-inquiry time. Trusting in your inner wisdom. Allowing things to take the time that they need. Another thing worth repeating, our bodies do live in a time that is much slower than mental time. And now is prime time for us to really have more time. A lot of us do have more time, and we're able to really take time to nurture ourselves in this way. And if you're here with me, I'm proud of you. Nice work. A couple more breaths here as you breathe into that opening. And then slowly, only when you're ready, begin to use your hands to lift yourself up. Nice work. Extend both legs here. We're going to come into a tabletop first. You can move any props, any supplies around you that you need to. I am going to use my blanket under my knees. Feel free to get some cushion under your knees. You can fold your blanket, your mat over to get a little extra cushion for your knees here. Get your knees just below your hips and your shoulders right above your wrists. Lots going on here. I'm going to step you through it again. So press into your fingertips and your knuckles. Really press into your thumb and your index finger because you're going to inner spiral those forearms. Micro bend in your elbows here, and then outer spiral your upper arms so that your shoulders lay on your back. Once you've found your strong, sturdy table, let's take some cat-cows. Take a big inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, lift your hips. Exhale, round your spine for cat, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. All of these beautiful zoo workers are working so hard here today, I can hear them. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, pull your shoulders away from your ears. Lift your hips high, making our spine supple. Exhale, round your spine. See if you can bring the back of your heart to touch your ceiling in your mind's eye, stretching more and more with each breath. A couple more at your own pace. And then come back to center when you're ready. Or if you've decided to do something else here, right? Trust your gut. You can make big circles with your hips here. We did lots of hip work last week. Maybe you're still dusting that off. Do what feels right for you. And then come back to center when you're ready. We're going to come into a little bit of a curtsy kickback from our table. So inhale, lift your right leg high, foot is flexed. And then exhale, send your right toes just on the outside of your left leg, keeping your toes bent. Nice side stretch on the right here. Gaze over your left shoulder towards those right. Big opening breaths in your lateral waist here. And then for those of you who want a bit of a challenge or more of a stretch, you can lift your right arm out, up and over towards the left as well. Tap into that Ujjayi breath. Turning that fight, flight, or freeze response off. You got this. Down towards your mat. Pull back on your fingers here. Shoulders relaxed. And then flip your hand. Stretch your wrist the other way. Lots of computer work, right? Let's do the other side. A little kickback curtsy here from a tabletop. Inhale, lift your left leg. Foot is flexed. And then exhale, bring that left foot just outside the right side of your body. Toes are staying crunched here. And then gaze over your right shoulder. Side body stretch on the left. If you're feeling any tension or soreness from all the working out you've been doing, take a deeper breath. Let your breath ease that tension, that pain. And if you want to take it a step further, working on your balance a little bit, increasing the stretch, you can lift your left arm up in front of you and over towards the right. Continuing to look back over your right shoulder towards your left foot. A few more deep breaths here. Here's where the shaking and the wiggling come in. Draw everything in through your center. Your power is in your core. One more deep breath. Get longer with that inhale. And then exhale, release. Bring your hips onto your heels. Let's stretch that right wrist. Give it some love. Make some circles first. And then send that right hand down towards your mat and pull your fingers back towards your body. Let your shoulders relax. Flip that hand. Get a stretch on the other side of your wrist here. Let's flow a little bit. Lift that heart rate a little bit. In your upper body here as you continue to press into your hands. And then bring your inside your biceps. Inhale, get longer. Push into your hands, get your heart to kiss your knees. And then slowly begin to bend one leg at a time. Take that dog for a walk. It's a great shoulder opening pose. It's a great everything pose. There's a lot happening here. Navel in, tailbone scoops. If you need some help, bend that back knee. See what's going on in your pelvis. Sorry, sweetheart. Bone scoops. See if you can keep that and then straighten the back leg. So much happening. Then you can rise up. Let's flow a little bit here. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, tap that left knee onto your mat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hover. Inhale up. Exhale, hover. You've got this. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, come back on up. Exhale, plant your hands down. Drop your left knee, untuck your toes, send your hips back. Right toes come up towards the sky. Inhale, get long. We're going to lower all the way down to our bellies for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Use your knees if you need to. We're going to inhale and come up for a cobra. Engage your glutes, engage your legs, protect your low back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forehead to your mat. Inhale, lift on up for Cobra 2. Exhale, lower forehead to your mat. Third time's a charm. Inhale, lift on up. Hold it for 2 breaths. Pulling your heart through. From downward facing dog, inhale through your nose. And then open your mouth and let it go. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step on through. High lunge on this side. Make enough space for your hips. Pull that foot all the way through. Keep your left heel lifted here. Pull that left hip back, right hip forward so you're on solid ground. And when you're ready, rise on up. Meaty, meaty, meaty pose. What's going on in your pelvis here? Navel in, tailbone scoops. Bend that back knee. See if you can figure things out here more before you straighten the back leg. So, exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. You got this. Exhale. Lower your hands on either side of that left foot. For your right knee, untuck your toes. Send your hips back. Left toes go straight up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Get long here. Exhale. Fold in. Inhale. Get long. Expand. Exhale. Let go. Slowly begin to bend your left leg. Tuck your right toes. Lift your knee off the mat. Step back into plank pose. Take the last vinyasa if you'd like. Exhale as you lower. Inhale for cobra or up dog. You choose. Exhale. You might feel a better sensation for you today if you bring your knees together and bring your arms alongside your body. You choose. And you can always go back and forth. I am going to get some water. Please stay hydrated. We're going to enjoy child's pose for a couple minutes so you can feel your heart